We have made it past the 7th badge in the world's hardest Pokemon Nuzlocke. Pokemon Run Bun, where every trainer is awful. We just beat Tate and Liza, which was a 6v8, but except they had 8 legendaries, and I had, like, I brought, like, a Kecleon and a Bee. We won. We stole their leftovers, the only heist in the game, and now it's on to the Space Center. Lepa Torterra just allows us to... We'll get to full HP, and we'll have, like, 5 syntheses left, which means we have 5 chances to hit Zebstrika with Earthquake and kill. So it has to survive 5 focus bands, which is a 1 in 10, then a 1 in 100, then a 1 in 1,000, then 1 in 10,000, then 1 in 100,000. And then on all of those turns, it needs to coin flip into low kick instead of overheat, which is actually not even a coin flip, it's like a 33% chance. So it's like a 33% chance, but for 5 turns in a row, and then, yeah, no, we're good. All right. The line is cooked. Let's go run it. This was fast. I know, it only took an hour. It's a damn miracle. When a fight only takes an hour, and it's like, wow, that was quick. You know we've been playing Run Bun too long. And if what I've been told is correct, because we did the heist, we can talk to this dude. Those leftovers of yours, do you want to exchange them for something else? We can get an assault vest, a choice band, a choice scarf, choice specs left. Oh my god, it's a beautiful day. Choice specs. Huge. You know what? I'm just gonna sit here, and if someone bothers me while I'm doing my work on my rocket, they're gonna pay the price. I'm gonna sit right in this chair here. I'm just gonna sit down, I'm gonna be cozy as hell, and if anyone comes to bother me, that's their problem. And they're gonna suffer the consequences. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, that's it. I gave you a fair warning. Alaska for sure doesn't have to be leveled. We're about to find out. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, so we have the first Magma Grunt of the Space Center. The evil Space Center, the evil team. Purple Cliff, thanks for the sub. This is a sturdy Steelix with Bright Powder. This sturdy Steelix has Bright Powder, but it also has Stealth Rock and Explosion. So even if we hit it, it can just boom the next turn when we miss. The thing is, because it is sturdy and because it has Bright Powder, it's really hard to kill it. So I'm not going to kill this Steelix. It's going to kill itself. To do that, on the first turn, we just waste a turn by using Defog. We outspeed, and so Defog, as it most likely will use Stealth Rock. Defog, it does nothing, basically. Doesn't matter. There's the Stealth Rock. And now, because it used Stealth Rock, it has 2 options. It can either use Explosion or Gyro Ball. So I'm going to Defog to get rid of those rocks. And we want it to explode. There's Gyro Ball. Alright. So now, because we got rid of the rocks, it can explode, or it can set up Stealth Rocks. So we're gonna Roost to see what happens. There's Stealth Rocks. Alright. And now, because it used Stealth Rocks, we need to get rid of those Stealth Rocks with Defog. And again, it can either explode or it can Gyro Ball. It Gyro Balled. Alright. And because it Gyro Balled and rocks aren't up, I'm free to Roost. If it uses Explosion and it crits, I survive if I'm on full HP. Okay, go away with these Stealth Rocks, bro. We Defog to get rid of the Stealth Rocks. Bang. Likelihood of Gyro Ball? Very likely. It's like a 97% to use Gyro Ball on this turn. Oh, it got a crit. So now we Roost. It is not a 50-50. It is a 97.5%. I believe. Or no. No, it's like a 95%. Oh, it's a 37.5%, I believe. Okay, use Gyro Ball. So I Roost again to get back to full. I believe it's a 37.5% or 37.5. It was 90. I don't know. It's like 98 or 90. Yeah, it's something weird. Anyways, there's the last gyro ball. So now it's either going to explode or it's going to stealth rocks. Because it's out of gyro balls. So we'll roost. Awesome. So now that stealth rocks are up, it has earthquake and explosion. It's not going to use earthquake. That's all I'm going to say. As we defog and get rid of the rocks. Boom. No bright powder nonsense. No sturdy nonsense. We take the hit. We took a crit. We survived it no matter what. And Zebstrika comes out because it thinks it can kill me. Alright, so now with Zebstrika out, this is an interesting battle. This is the first time in a very long time that we didn't actually care about the order of the Pokemon coming in. It just does not matter when the Pokemon comes in. We switch in Sprout, who is either going to take an Overheat or a Zing Zap now. An Overheat is a little bit scary, but trust, we'll be okay. There's the Overheat, alright. Now, I said this fight was riskless, but that was a lie. Because there is about a 1 in a billion chance that this Zebstrika survives 5 earthquakes because it has a focus band and never uses Overheat a second time. So we're just going to Synthesis here as it's going to either Overheat or Low Kick. But we want to see it Overheat. Good. All right. I think we have a guaranteed win now. Oh! You were scared, weren't you? You were scared. All right. Yeah, now its strongest move is Low Kick, which deals 30% to me. We're going to Synthesis to full health. Ah! We can't get crit, of course, because we have Shell Armor. We hope this... Nice. All right. So now that we're full health, Earthquake one-shots. Yeah, Earthquake just one-shots now. It one-shots most of the time. Because that is Focus Band. But, Focus Band did not activate. So now, I believe the monkey comes in. Simisear. Yep, Simisear comes in next. And it's going to Flamethrower or Hidden Power Ice. This also has a Focus Band. But because it has a Focus Band... Hold on. Did we forget about Blaze? Hidden Power Ice, yeah. So it's going to either Hidden Power Ice or Flamethrower. Which Alaska, you can probably see, survives it pretty well. Now, this monkey has a Focus Band. So again, it can survive until the end of time. But... this Rock Slide has a 50% chance to KO right now. Minus whatever the 10% is. Do the math. I don't know. It's like a... what is that? Like a 45... this has a 45% chance to kill because Focus Band could also activate. Anyways, we just Rock Slide. We take a Grass Knot. Youch! Focus Band didn't proc. Focus Band didn't proc, but we didn't get the kill. So we lost the coin flip. And now, because we didn't get the kill, its Focus Band can activate forever, and it could technically kill me with Grass Knot with enough turns. But what we can do instead is just switch into Dumpling on a Grass Knot, and Grass Knot is a special move that makes physical contact. And Dumpling has the ability Iron Barbs. So now, the next Pokemon to come in, I actually just don't know. I think it's Corviknight? I don't know. Appleton, okay, sure. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Now, Appleton is going to use a random move. So we switch in Egg on the random move from Appleton. Baked Alaska is absolutely a food. Haikoma. Alright, we take a Leech Seed, who the hell cares? We fight. We Mega Evolve. We cannot miss because of no guard. Hurricane just kills Appleton in one hit. And though the last Pokemon was probably the scariest Pokemon until we figured out that it wasn't actually that scary, it's the enemy's Corviknight. The enemy's Corviknight has a weakness policy with agility and iron defense, power trip, which is base damage is based on how many stat boosts it has, and and body press, which increases the higher its defense stat. So this Corviknight was a little bit scary, but we figured out that Toxtricity can take any 2 moves, no matter what. And with the choice specs that we stole off of Tate and Liza, Pop Rock's at level 81, just not leveled up at all, can just sit here, switch in on an agility, and like, it just kind of crushes right now with overdrive. Yeah, and there's the fight. Bang. It's over. Team Magma Grunt defeated. Fantastic. Alright, on to the next fight. Alright, Grunt numero dos. Alright, this is the next guy. Scrafty, Duraludon, Exeggutor, Aerodactyl, Darmanitan, Weavile. Looks like Exeggutor's got Explosion. Aerodactyl's kind of a critical hitting monster. Darmanitan, Life Orb, Sheer Force. He's cheating. A Bright Powder. A Bright Powder Weavile. What the fuck? Oh, is this Quick Claw Explosion? Oh, beautiful. Okay, that's good. Yep. We have to fight the Rocket Fuel Spaceship Center. This guy, whatever. Who cares? Didn't ask. Alright, so we gave our Urshifu a Choice Band because the Choice Band counteracts this Scrafty's Intimidate. With a close combat, we simply kill the Scrafty. We are Toxic with Mustard. Toxic deals 17 damage. I will explain why in a moment. But close combat kills here. We will take 17 damage in Toxic, which will bring us down to 220 HP. This means that at 220 HP, an Aerodactyl will come in, and it will guaranteed always sees that it kills me with dual Wing Beat. Because at 220 HP, it always sees that it kills. So that's one as to why I was pre-damage to 237. But that doesn't explain the Toxic. The Toxic will come in later. But first, we need to switch in Togedemaru, because this thing is guaranteed, of course, to dual Wing Beat, like I said. So, Dumpling is going to switch in. It is an Iron Barbs. It will be dealing 1/8 of this Aerodactyl's HP twice. Once. There's 1/8 of its HP. And twice. There is another 1/8 of its HP. So now, it's at 75%. We need to deal a little bit more damage. So we're going to fake out just to deal a tiny bit more, just 5 more percent. So now it's down to 70%-ish. A little bit lower than that because we got a crit. Now, this only sees a kill with Earthquake, this Aerodactyl. So it's going to be using Earthquake. Fortunately, my Dino Nugget is a flying type and can hover over that Earthquake. So there's the Earthquake. And now it sees that it can kill me with Stone Edge. So Mustard resists the Stone Edge and will take it. Unfortunately, this thing has a scope lens, so it's almost guaranteed to crit. But Mustard is going to come in. And it's going to take a little more damage from Toxic. And it's going to take a Stone Edge. Hopefully no crit, but if it does, it's okay. That's okay. So now we're going to take the Poison. Youch! And we are going to outspeed and kill it with Sucker Punch. And that is why we did the chip. Because Sucker Punch deals 73%. No crit, let's go. No, it did crit. But it's fine. We're going to take one more turn of Toxic, which brings us down even further. We're going to be down to like 90 something HP. Whoa. It's a little bit low. And now Darmanitan is going to come in, and Darmanitan sees that it kills me with Earthquake or Flare Blitz. So, we need to switch into Tortellini, who has been pre-damaged to 252 HP and is level 89, to take either a Flare Blitz or an Earthquake. This has a Sheer Force Life Orb, so it's gonna deal some damage. Flare Blitz, that's the better option. It saves us using a berry, because we resist that quite a lot. And now it will see that the highest damaging move it has for me is Earthquake, so again, it has to use Earthquake here. Again, Dino Nugget flying over the Earthquake. Bang. We fly over the Earthquake. Easy peasy. And with a Heartstone, above 50% HP, Rock Slide will kill. And it cannot miss, of course, because Dino Nugget's the GOAT. And it has 100% accuracy in this. So now we're pre-damaged to 152 HP. That is so the only Pokemon that outspeeds me on their team will see that it kills me. That Pokemon is Weavile. So Weavile comes in, and it's going to be using Ice Shard, or Night Slash, or Swords Dance. All three of those moves are totally fine, because Conkeldurr, Meatloaf, my GOAT, can simply switch in. And this thing's a problem because it has Bright Powder. So it's a little bit scary. Bright Powder's kind of mean, because it makes us miss. But with holding a Zoom Lens, if we move second, then we simply can kill, and it cannot use Sword Dance because I kill it in one hit. So Hammer Arm will move second. It'll hit us with a low kick, and then we will kill it with the Hammer Arm on the same turn. So we move second, which Zoom Lens boosts our accuracy, allows us to hit guaranteed with Hammer Arm, killing the Weavile. And now we are a little bit low on HP, which means that Duraludon is going to come in. And it will see that it kills me with Draco Meteor. And I am slower, so it has to use it. So Duraludon, I believe, will go for the fast kill Draco Meteor on my Sprout. Fortunately, my Sprout at level 85 will hopefully take this pretty well. Could Ice Shard have frozen? No, Ice Shard cannot freeze. Sprout comes in, takes the Draco. Wah! Takes a lot of damage. We're holding a Citrus to bring us back up above half HP. And now it is going to drop another Draco because it's still its strongest move, but it is only going to deal a maximum of 93. So I can use Synthesis. So we're going to Synthesis until we're at full HP, in fact, as it uses Stealth Rock. All right, that's fine. And now Earthquake. Yep. So now it is at -4. There's a Tyapapa Berry, healing it almost to full, so we Synthesis again. Because we need to get back to full HP. And again, it is at -4 special attack, so it's just going to spam Body Press. It deals about a quarter of my HP. I think I'm free to Earthquake again here. Doesn't matter too much. This could kill. I think it's a roll. Alright, it does kill, and then there's one Pokemon left, and that's Executor. We wanted Executor to come in last because it has Explosion and a Quick Claw. So, Executor. Executor's highest damaging move is Grass Knot, so it's going to use Grass Knot. It also has Psychic and Sleep Powder. I am a Grass type, so it will not be using Sleep Powder. It has to use Grass Knot on this turn. So, quite simply, we are able to switch into Dumpling to take the Grass Knot quite easily. Pointed Stones dug into it. There we go. Iron Barbs chip, not really relevant. All we wanted to do is now it can Sleep Powder or it can Psychic on this turn. And this is why Urshifu was toxic, because we did not want Urshifu falling asleep and we couldn't burn it because that reduces its attack. So, we're going to switch into Urshifu next, and I'm just going to triple check a calculation. How much does Mustard take from rocks and toxic? Let me just double check here. Stealth rocks. So it takes 1/16 of its HP plus 1/16 of its HP. So it takes about an 1/8 of its HP. So 17 twice. So 93 minus 17 minus 17 is 15 HP after one turn. Okay. So now, again, this will use Psychic or Sleep Powder on Urshifu. So yeah, so now we just switch into Mustard, who's going to take either a Psychic, take no damage because it's a Dark type, or a Sleep Powder, and it's going to do nothing because it's poisoned. So we're going to take 17 damage from the Stealth Rocks, and we're going to take 17 from the Toxic after we take the Sleep Powder. And now Toxic will deal 34 the next turn, but because Executor has to attack with Grass Knot, we can kill it. The thing is, it has a Quick Claw. So if it attacks first, it will simply kill my Mustard, which apparently is my best Pokemon, some people have said. Fortunately, Sucker Punch always goes first, even if Quick Claw activates, because Quick Claw does not increase the priority of a move, it just sets your speed to 999 for that turn, effectively. So Sucker Punch should always kill, because it's always going to use Grass Knot on this turn. And there's the battle. A little bit scared having our Mustard be that low on HP on its first battle ever, but it was all according to plan, and we defeated Zerk. Alright, next fight is 5 Pokemon. Fantastic. You know what, chat? I've been live for 8 hours, or 7.5 hours. We'll figure it out next stream. I can feel my energy waning. I only got so much in me. I'm gonna call it a day.